Hey guys, hadn't done a video for you guys in a little bit. Been going through Joshua. Not a whole lot has stood out. They've been breaking up the land. I just came up to chapter 20 today, and they've now broken up the land and given it to each one of the Israelites, and they've taken uh, the tribe of the Levites and basically kind of dispersed them and given them lands within each one of the different tribes' lands. So now you essentially have the establishment of, I'm going to use the term loosely, but churches being established locally within each one of these geographical areas. So it's not like it's just one church in one location and everybody's got to travel to it, or temple, if you will. But that the priests and stuff are being spread out throughout the land. So, but something that had kind of dawned on me, I was listening to something from Francis Chan today, and there's this lie that that God wouldn't punish me because I'm a good person, and Francis Chan goes into how basically that in and of itself is two lies just in that statement. Number one, that God wouldn't punish you. Number two, that I'm a good person. The reality is that God is loving, and God is merciful, and God is patient. And the proof of this is that He did not strike me dead within the first 5 minutes of waking up this morning. Because remember that Jesus raised the bar to not just our outward actions. He raised the bar as to what's in our heart. So our thoughts also condemn us. They show the condition of our heart, and then our actions just show the outward condition of that. It's not that our actions made us sinful. We were sinful already. That's why we committed those acts. And I wanted to kind of point that out because I wanted you to take a second and look inwardly. Look at yourself. Look at some of the things that you think. Look at some of the things that go through your head as you're driving down the road. Just things like this, and ask yourself, am I really a good person? I mean, I can honestly tell you, I'm not. So that in and of itself points me to Christ, because without Him, I would be locked in this state. At least I have something to look forward to in the future of being out of this fleshly body. If you go and you read Romans 7 and you see that even the Apostle Paul, who wrote 2/3 of the New Testament, continued to talk about how he himself battled with the flesh, and that the resulting action of that was that it pointed him to the cross. It showed him his own depravity, and that instead of just hiding it from the world and just basically putting on a good exterior, Paul owned it, and he said, yeah, I am a bad person. Who shall rescue me from this body of death? And then he goes on to talk about Christ. So that's something that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope it's encouraging for you. I hope that deep conviction and that realization is encouragement for each one of y'all, that the Holy Spirit is doing work in your life just the same way that it was doing work in Paul's life, that it's the Holy Spirit that is pointing out our own depravity, and that is then directing our attention towards the cross and towards Jesus. So anyway, you guys, God bless.